Welcome back to Lisan and Sala, my dear patients. Today, we are diving into a creative way on how to stick to your 2025 goals by turning them into a video game. That's right. We are going to turn your goals into a video game. I'm going to teach you how to rack up XP points like they do in the famous video games, like the life leveling legends that were meant to be. So what does gamifying your goals actually look like? Well, essentially, it's where you assign XP points or experience points to certain goals. Like for example, if your goal is to read 5 books in 1 year, you may want to assign that goal to be 1000 XP or 5000 XP or 500 XP, however you want to do it.
First things first, you need specific and realistic goals. This system doesn't work if your goals are too vague or not realistic to achieve enough. And think of your goals as designing your quest or designing missions for you to complete throughout the video game. This is the most important step. Because in a video game, if a character doesn't have a clear mission, there is no video game. There is no character. So the same with you. If you don't have a goal in life, there is no life to begin living. One of the few goals I want to complete is I will read 5 books in 1 year. I will have 1000 subscribers in 1 year. Well, this year. And I will teach my dog Lucky 5 new tricks. And remember, no goal is embarrassing to have. People are just jealous that you are trying to become better. Never feel embarrassed by your goals. You know, one of my other goals is to learn how to tie my own shoes. There, I said it. I always ask my mom to tie my own shoes, and it's about time I tie my own shoes because I'm 23 years old. But I'm not embarrassed by it because I'm going to learn that this year. Don't make goals for your girlfriend. Don't make goals for your mommy. Make goals for you. No goal in life is stupid to have. Once you have a goal, you have a mission. Now it's time to assign those goals XP points. Bigger the task, bigger the goal, bigger the XP point. That's what she said. If I complete my goal of reading 5 books in 1 year, that is 500 XP. Or if I complete my goal of getting 1000 subscribers, that is 1000 XP towards that goal. Now, you can assign how many XP points you want. You can even compare it down to the T to your favorite video game and do it that way. But the way that I do it, just to keep it simple, I just assign XP points to a certain number of goals. So if my goal is to lose, let's just say hypothetically, if my goal is to lose 100 pounds, and then that goal could be maybe 10,000 XP. You know, I like to keep the numbers the exact same. If I want to read 10 books in 1 year, then maybe I'll assign that XP, maybe 10,000 XP. This is probably the most tedious part, but take this seriously because you can do any ranking system you want. You can copy it from your favorite video game. It's all up to you. That's the fun part. My advice is don't make odd numbers like 57 or 67. Make them even because they'll be easier to count. Also, round up. If you made a goal 90 XP, just make it 100 XP. It'll be easy to count up later. Make sure you are fair in your XP system. Don't assign a goal 100 XP and the next one 500 billion XP unless it's, a bigger goal and it's necessary, if it makes the most sense to you. You can totally customize this however you want, but make it fun. The next step is to organize categories. Think of these as your skill trees or player stats. Strength, intelligence, health, or the Venom Dash for Miles Morales and the Spider-Man game. This helps you balance your progress and focus on all areas of life. These are how I categorize my goals. I have 7 categories. One of them is physical attributes. I'm at level 1. Mental intelligence. I'm at level 1, but I do have 200 XP. Korean level 1. Musician level 2. I'm at 2,500 XP, which means I am 500 XP away from 3,000, and we all know what that means. I'll be at level 3 in no time. My next category is career/YouTube level 1. I'm at 300 XP. Financial maturity level 1, and insane, I'm at level 1. But so far I got 3000 XP because if you add 300 plus 200, 500, and 200, I get 3000 XP. So I'm about halfway to level 2 in this category. So in total I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are my goals. I do not care if I show the world my goals. I do not care. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. In my physical attributes, my goal is to reach 125 pounds. I label that as 1000 XP. I need to get my health under control with my ESS and my hypoglycemia side effects. That is 1000 XP. Do 10 knee push-ups in a row. So each set that I do 10 knee push-ups in a row without stopping, that is 10 XP per completion. So if by the end of the year I've done 100 sets in total of knee push-ups, and then that's a lot of XP points altogether. Right now I can only do 8. No, I can do 7 in a row, but I'm very close. Next is my mental intelligence / to-do list. I'm at, don't know why I put that there, that should be the next. Anyway, I'm at level 1. Just a couple of my goals, not gonna read them all. If I do, this is gonna be a long video. Read 5 books. I got 1000 XP per book. I've already completed Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and if I do complete all those 5 books, that is 500 XP in total. So a lot of XP. Learn how to tie shoes. I did that as 20 XP. Teach my dog 5 new tricks. 50 XP per trick. So 50 times 5 is, oh, I'm bad at math. What is that? 200, 300 XP? I gotta do the math on that one. And then I have a category called a to-do list. Now on this to-do list, I thought this was necessary for me to have, only because these are goals that don't belong in any of the categories. You know, these are things that I need to get done by the end of the year that don't require any XP, like, you know, clean out my closet, give away and throw away clothes that I haven't worn in so long, you know, organize my Google documents, you know, delete documents I don't need, organize my Google spreadsheets of books I've read, track in my progress, make a routine, create a schedule. So I just thought these things don't require XP because there's just things that I need to get done, and I feel like they don't make me better. Well, they don't make any of my skills better in a way. So I added an extra to-do list, just things I need to get done. Korean level 1. If I learn the alphabet, the consonants, double vowels, I get 1000 XP. You know, master the numbers 1 through 100. If I do that, I get 1000 XP. I also have, my mom bought me this collection of books. I have four books, level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. And I did this thing where every time I complete a book, that is 1000 XP. So if I complete all 4 books, that is 4000 XP in total. And even if I complete 4000 XP, I'm already at level 4. If I complete the Korean alphabet, I'm at 1000. I'm so close at memorizing the Korean alphabet. I think I have about a week left or 2 weeks left until I finally understand it. So I'll be at level 2 in Korean in no time. At musician, I'm at level 2. I want to write 24 songs of my own. Each of that is 50 XP. Learn how to Rap God by Eminem. In my opinion, I believe that if you can rap God by Eminem, you could do anything. The world is yours, literally. I did that at 1000 XP, so as soon as I complete that, I automatically level up. And my next song is I Want to Learn How to Rap When I'm Gone by Eminem. I only did that at 100 XP, because that song is way easier to do and then Rap God. These are my goals for the guitar. I labeled them, a lot of them I labeled them at 500 XP. And I try to keep it the same XP amount with the piano as well, so that I can be fair with the guitar and the piano. Next category is career and YouTube. As soon as I hit 100 subscribers, I get 100 XP. As soon as I get 1,000, that is my big goal for this year, is to get 1,000. And when I do get 1,000 subscribers, that is 1,000 XP. And then I have it all the way down to 1 million. Imagine if I get 1 million subscribers. I get 1 million XP. Dude, I will be at 1 million. I will be at level 1 million on YouTube. That's crazy. And then every video that I post on my main channel will be worth 100 XP. No matter how long the YouTube video is, every video that I post on my main channel is worth 100 XP. And the same goes with my music channel as well. Every song that I post on my music channel will be worth 100 XP. I have financial maturity at level 1. Right now I have no stable income, so that's why I just did an easy goal of get my first steady income, and then I will make more goals based on that, as to being really specific with the amount of money I make. But right now, just have a steady income, no matter if it's $5 a month or 20 or 1,000. Just have some kind of income. So these are all the categories that I have so far. You can categorize these however you want, but every person will be different, because my goals are to get better at the piano, guitar, YouTube, Korean, be in better physical health. So that's why I categorized my skills in this way. I know that you could add colors to it, make it look better, but this is just what it looks like right now. And this is my first time ever doing this, so I am sure that within the next coming years or months, I will come back to this document and add a few things and maybe make it a bit more pleasing to look at, but who knows. This is what my document of gamifying my life looks like. You can categorize your goals however you want, but categorizing your goals is a must so that you know which goal goes with which XP. Every video game that you play has a specific place that a specific XP points go into towards intelligence, strength, stamina, and things of that nature. If your XP points doesn't have a home to go to, there is no point of assigning XP points. There is no point on a level system. Every video game has a level up system. For example, at the end of every mission, you get 5,000 XP, and then that 5,000 XP levels you up, and suddenly now you are at level 12. Or every time you do a side mission, you always get 500 XP or 2,000 XP when you do a side mission. For all 7 of my categories of physical, mental, Korean, my to-do list, musician, career, and finance, in order to consider myself a new level, I have to earn 1,000 XP in that section. I made an exception. I made a special category named Insane. Now, this category, this is like a overall character level up. For every 10,000 XP I get in any category, no matter, this goes towards the insane category. So in reality, I have 2 subsections of a level up system. I have my normal 7 categories, and then the insane category, which is separate. I made this category for fun. I only thought it was necessary because in Assassin's Creed, you can be at 15% progress done with the game by doing absolutely nothing but side missions, but having your character's skill tree all maxed out, well, half of it maxed out, but still be at level 3 because you haven't started the main missions yet. Assassin's Creed and even Marvel's Spider-Man 2 are one of the mini games where you can spend 1,000 hours on and still be at 5% done with the game and somehow have half your skill trees maxed out, even still being at level 2 or 3 or 5. So that's why I thought I'll make 2 sections. One for me as a person, as an individual, and towards certain skills, so that I know how far I'm progressing in each of those skills, rather than combining all of them and not knowing, oh, I'm at level 1 on this, and then suddenly, oh, I'm at level 10 on this. So to keep it all coherent, I thought it would be best for me to separate those so I could really pinpoint which categories have certain levels or XP. You need a level up system because how would you even know if you're at level 10 on physical strength or even at level 1? You need to have a level up system so that when you do complete your goals, those XP points have a home to go to, and you can finally say, I'm actually progressing in my goals because now I used to be at level 1, I started at level 1. Now within 2 years, I'm at level 5. Every video game you play will have some kind of level up system, even if you complete side missions and other quests like that. So the same applies to this. You wanna make goals, which is missions, make those missions XP points, and then create a level system where those XP can count towards leveling up. Every video game that you play has some kind of reward system. Every time you level up, you get a new suit, you get a new weapon, you unlock a new ability. So why not do that with your life? You know, every time you level up, go out and watch that movie you always wanted to watch at the movie theater. Or go to the mall and buy those shoes that you always wanted. Make these rewards fun. Making a reward system of things that you enjoy doing will make you want to complete your goals even faster. But also, you don't want to reward yourself every time you complete a goal. Sometimes you need to complete a goal just to complete a goal. But, you know, if rewarding yourself once a month or every couple of weeks or a couple of times a year, it's kind of worth it. Because if a video game rewards you for completing a mission, you get a new suit. So why not do the same? Why not reward yourself when you complete something meaningful in your life? But this is probably the most boring part of this section. It's to make a rule book or a quick cheat sheet guide. Every video game comes with the booklet. Well, the old time video games, you know, on the PlayStation 2, on the old Xbox 360 games, the games would literally come with a literal book of instructions. Of the X button is to run, the triangle button is to open any car door so you could steal it, the R2 button is to shoot your enemies between the eyeballs, you know? So make a rule sheet for this too. Make a rule sheet for you guys of things I will not do, things I will do, because creating a rule book will keep you true to yourself so that you will not mess up. For example, this is what my rule book looks like. Each level for each category is worth 1000 XP. Every 10,000 points I get in total levels me up as a character. In total, there are 2 level subsections. One level is for the 7 sections and one level is for the overall character development, and I cannot delete points no matter what I do. These rules don't have to be so complex, this is just what I have. Your rules may look different from mine. So this is what my rules look like. I think for me, these are good rules to stick by. This system is especially great for people like me who tend to overthink and feel like they're not doing enough. It helps to see my progress clearly. Like even if I didn't do anything this month, I can say, hey, I earned 300 XP and that's better than not earning any. Or last month I only earned 0 XP and then this month I earned 300 XP or 500 XP. That's progress and it's what counts. Or if I tend to be too hard on myself, I'll say, I did fucking nothing this month. I made no progress. I need to do more. In reality, you know, I fixed a book, I flew to the moon, I did my own laundry, I learned how to tie my own shoes. I made a YouTube video, I made 2 YouTube videos, and I suddenly have 1000 XP for the month. I recommend checking in your list of goals every month, every week to stay on top of things. At the beginning of each month, I like to add up all my XP and see what I have completed so far. Don't get obsessed with the numbers. Check on it every so often, but don't think about it all the time. Only you know what goals you wrote. Go out there and play your video game and stop obsessing over the numbers. I mean, you already know what you need to do. Go out and do it. Imagine what you could be in the next 10 to 5 years if you kept true to this system. You'll be at level 10. I mean, that is a conversation starter. Like, hey Johnny, what have you done with your life? Well, guess what, Susan? I'm at level 20 of life. Fuck you, what have you done? And they go, level 20, what the hell?
Yeah, Susan, I'm at level 23 too on the guitar, biatch. Then go, what the hell? I mean, it's a conversation starter. This system works so well. I love how I'm talking about how the system works well when this is my first time ever implementing it. Well, my first month. I started this last month, and look at me now. But trust me, if you really think about the future and you really execute this plan, it looks good. Honestly, it does. If you really think about it and execute it, it's a good idea to create your life as if it was a video game. Oh yeah, Susan, you're at level 0. Rebecca, well, guess what? I'm at level 201. I mean, that is so gangster to me. That is something you could put in your Instagram bio. Yeah, I'm at level 10. So what? You know? It's a cheat code to life. The more goals you have, the more you will seek. How can I be better? And in lieu, you will become better. It's a cheat code to life. The more goals you have, the more XP points you have, you will analyze your life in a different way. You'll be, okay, how can I make this better? How can I make this better? How can I earn more XP points by doing this? Obviously, the more goals you have, the better. The key is to make small goals so you have more XP. For example, instead of making one goal of losing 100 pounds in a year, make a goal of I will lose 5 pounds, which could be worth, 50 XP, 100 XP. And then make another goal of after those 5 pounds, I will lose 10 pounds and make that 200 XP, and keep on stacking up those small goals instead of just making one complete goal. If you never climbed Mount Everest before, why make that goal of I will climb Mount Everest when the first goal you haven't even completed was to get your ass out of bed? First you gotta learn how to wipe your own ass and then walk. You know what I mean? These people that say, oh, I wake up at 4 a.m. and I do this and I walk 10, 20 miles. Oh, fuck you. No, you don't. You don't even know how to wipe your own ass. That's why I'm trying to learn how to tie my own shoes, because if I can't learn how to tie my own fucking shoes, how can I teach you guys on YouTube on what to do in life? What the fuck is that? It's about being honest. It's about having morale. It's about being who you always wanted to be. How can I teach you to become better when I'm not better, Learn the essentials first. So what are your goals in 2025? Comment below what your goals. I want us to start a conversation below in the comments. I want us to start a revolution of people to become better than yesterday, better than last year. It's never too late to restart your life. It's never too late to revisit your old goals from the past that you never created. It's time to become the person that you've always wanted to become, because a new decade is coming. It's 2025, 2030. I mean, that's a whole other decade. It's never too late to change. Never. Just because it's in the middle of February don't mean you cannot be better. Just because you don't have a date on Valentine's Day doesn't mean you have to be single forever. It doesn't mean you are going to be single forever. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that in March I'll be 24. It doesn't matter. I'm still alive, alright? I got my 2 eyeballs, my 2 arms, my 2 legs. I got a house over my head that I should be fortunate enough. I got clothes on my back. I don't have to worry about when my next meal is going to be. I don't have to worry about going out and killing a deer so I can eat. I don't have to hunt my own food. I don't have to do any of that. The least I can do is to become better mentally, physically. Even with my own physical health issues I have, I can try and do what I can when it comes to my physical health. I could try my best. Trying to become better can't make yourself any fucking worse. It just can't. It just can't. You're alive today, aren't you? You're watching this video, aren't you? You have the potential to become better. Even if you have no legs, you have no arms, you're alive. You can try and do something. Even if you attempt to do the most littlest thing possible, it's worth it. Do what you can. Don't push yourself. But don't push yourself too hard. You don't have to go on some David Goggins level, but become better. And then yesterday. That is how we can make 2025 hours. That is how we do it. Rocky Balboa, when he first started fighting, he couldn't even climb up the Rocky steps. He was so damn tired. Then by the end of the movie, you see him, he's working out, and then finally at the end of the movie, he runs up those stairs easily. And then he wins the big fight, fights Apollo Creed, he wins. Yo, Adrian, I did it, we did it. Be like Rocky Balboa. And in the beginning, you're going to be painting. Oh, you're going to be out of breath walking up the stairs. But sooner or later, you're going to run up those stairs like it's easy. Today is the day, trust me. Gamifying your goals in this way, it took me about 2 to 3 weeks to actually sit in my room and contemplate, okay, Alyssa, this is what I want to complete. And then this is how many XP points I want to assign. This is how many categories I want to have. There's a lot of goals that I made that I deleted, changed up the categories. This system can take you anywhere from an hour or, 100 hours. This took me a couple weeks to actually make. But take your time with this system, because the more time you spend, well, I don't know about the more time you spend, it's about the quality too. The more quality time you put into this, the more you will get out of it. And it's not about, oh, I spent 1 month working on this. Doesn't mean it's any better than someone who worked on it only 30 minutes. It's about the quality. I should probably rephrase that and say, be serious about this. Sit in your room,